everyone, my name is Henry, and before I start, I just want to say if you don't want to see me skate or if you don't want to hear me talk, you can skip straight to the review right here. Today I felt very inspired to do a review on these shoes. These shoes right here are the Vans Style 112 Pros, and as you can see right here, I do have a pair that I have already skated. Today is going to be my last session in them, and then I am going to retire them. So before I review these shoes, I'm going to get one more session in at my local skate park, and then we're going to go from there. Alright, I apologize if the mic quality isn't that good right now. Something just fell from the tree. I do have a Zoom mic, a Zoom external mic. If you don't know what that is, it kind of looks like this. It's like a dynamic mic, but it has one microphone pointing this way and one microphone pointing this way, and what that does is it makes it stereo for your ears. I feel like that wouldn't really be useful, but I did order it online a long time ago in some sort of Black Friday sale. The only thing is, the card that I got with it, or the card that I purchased after I got it, was destroyed last time I traveled internationally. It got completely snapped in half, and I haven't really used it since then because I do have an audio microphone that plugs straight into my computer. The only thing is I can't take it to go, so the audio quality isn't that great right now, but eventually I will get that card again. I just wanted to say at the park, I've been working on that back 50, back 180 for the longest time now. That trick frustrates me so much. I've never really been that good at backside grinds, so I've been trying to broaden my trick spectrum with that style of skating. Also, the kickflip on the box, front shove off, I've never done that combo before. I've been practicing front shoves like crazy, just because that's another basic trick. That I never really mastered. And also on the bank, the backside disasters, believe it or not, but until this year, I was not able to land backside 180s consistently. But I did figure out the secret to them. Maybe in the future, I'll film some sort of trick tip on a trick that I really struggled on in order to help you guys. Even though there are hundreds of trick tips online right now, and it's just oversaturated, so it's kind of hard to find new trick tips. I'm not saying any of these trick tips are bad or anything, I'm just saying that some people have very good trick tips that are more under the radar on YouTube, and I feel like they deserve more recognition because I know a lot of trick tips that I've learned from were from YouTubers that weren't that big. So anyway, I'm gonna head back home now, and I'm gonna start on the review for the Style 112s. That trick was also on my tricks to do, a back 5-0. Like I said earlier, I've never really been comfortable with doing backside grinds, but that's one thing I really like about skateboarding. Even if you suck at one aspect of skateboarding, say for me, backside grinds, transition, rails, ledges, gaps. Just kidding, I'm not that bad. But even if you suck at one aspect of skateboarding, you can always work on it. And it not only teaches you commitment, but it also teaches you determination, it teaches you physics, it teaches you... Skateboarding pretty much teaches you everything, and that's why I love it so much. Maybe in the future I'll make a video on things I love about skateboarding. So yeah, I'm gonna go head home now, and we'll get on to the review on these shoes.
Put one like this para marami. I'm making a jelly.
What are you doing?
Guava jelly. Have you tasted it?
No.
Oh.
Where'd you get the recipe from?
A jelly, you just have to
Heat it.
boil it. Yeah, boil and then get the juice.
Oh, okay.
Strain the juice. Then juice, and then this one is the juice and the sugar. So
I feel like it takes a lot of them to make just a little bit of jelly.
yeah, just a little bit. That's why guava jelly is expensive.
Oh. So I'm back from the skate park all sweaty and whatnot, and it's time to review the Vans Style 112s. Before I say anything, I just want to say that these are the best Vans that I've ever skated out of the Gilbert Crockett's, the Kyle Walkers, the Era Pros, the old schools. And I'd also like to say that this video is no way sponsored by Vans, although I would really enjoy a hookup. Shout out to Vans. Some of the main features of the shoe are the rubber toe cap, which is super trendy in 2017. All the best skate shoes have toe caps now. It comes with a suede upper, which you can get in canvas as well, but I would not recommend that, simply because canvas isn't as durable as suede. Even though Vans does have a very durable canvas, and they also have a reinforcement layer called the DuraCap. The DuraCap is basically this rubber layer underneath the suede, which gives it a little more structure, and it keeps it from ripping all the way through. As you can see right here, I have very weird feet, so I did rip through on the side because my foot kind of makes that part of it stick out when I do ollies. And also the iconic Vans stripe ripped on the Style 112, which is expected with almost all Vans models. I even ripped it on the switch side, although I really only do nollie 180s, switch 180s, switch ollies, and nollies. I should probably really work on my switch game. Another great feature of these shoes are the insoles. I didn't actually use the insoles because I use footprint insoles, but I have used the Vans Ultra Cush before. The Ultra Cush is very thin in the front, so you have a lot of board feel with your toes, and the back of it is this nice cushiony rubber. Even if you don't skate, these insoles are awesome just for walking around with. They're almost like a jelly, like cushiony texture. Another thing I'd like to mention about these shoes is they're kind of bigger than normal Vans sizes. I don't know if that's just me, but I usually wear a size 8, and I do usually end up skating shoes half sizes smaller simply because I like them to fit more like a glove rather than having that little toe room. So if you do get the Style 112, I would suggest you downsize, but that's ultimately up to you. One thing that I really liked about this shoe is they lasted a long time. I bought these in May and it is now September. Mind you that I haven't been skating them constantly. I have been switching between about 3 pairs of shoes, but even with all the use that they've had, they've still held up pretty well. The bottoms never broke through. The toe cap pretty much held up, but I was skeptical on the sides blowing through like they did on my walkers, so I did add a layer of shoe goo to that. Another thing I like about this shoe is it's extremely comfy once they're broken in. Like I said earlier, they almost fit like a glove if you get the correct size, so board feel is insane. And they also fit very snugly around my whole foot. Like I said, I do have a very wide foot, and usually shoes like to pinch my toes up here, but I never had that problem with the Style 112s. Another thing I really like about them is the DuraCap. I always rip a hole in my shoe right here, or stitching, or whatever is in this area, and even though the suede ripped, the DuraCap held up. Some things I don't really like about this shoe. One thing that happened with mine is the outsole separated from the sole itself. This is weird because when I was dragging my foot up, it would kind of almost get caught on it, kind of like it was like a loose like flap. That's why I didn't really do any flip tricks in the edit, because one, I'm not that good at kick flips to be honest with you, and two, that dragging motion would just throw off the dynamic of the trick. One thing that I kind of like and I kind of dislike, and you would too, it just all depends on preference, is they're very grippy, and by that I mean it literally pulls your board with you when you slide it on the grip tape. For some tricks this can be an advantage, like ollies, nollies, etc., and maybe rotation tricks like pop shove-its, big spins, 180s. But when it comes to flip tricks, I like my feet to almost float on the board. Like I like them to grip, but I like it to have like no resistance when I flick. Other than that, I really have nothing bad to say about this shoe. In fact, I did buy 2 more pairs. My other one is downstairs because I've worn them already. I haven't skated them yet. So some final thoughts on these is you should definitely give them a try. If you're looking for a great shoe that lasts forever and that looks cool and still has that classic Vans looking style, then I highly recommend you go pick these up. I got these for around $25 at my local Vans outlet just because they always have a buy one get one half off sale. I bought the blue pair I got downstairs for $30, and I bought these for $25 because they were $50. But these ones right here I only got for $15. So definitely go check out your local Vans outlet because they got awesome deals there. And I'm sure you can find them online for a pretty good deal too. You just gotta search really hard. Before I end this video, I just want to say that I'm gonna be doing a giveaway already. I have a ton of these Vans stickers that I got from my local Vans outlet. I just have so many of them, and realistically I can't use all of them. So I'm gonna be mailing some out to you guys. All you have to do to enter is give this video a thumbs up and comment your favorite Vans shoe down below. Also, Also, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you click that subscribe button if you want, and I'll pick a winner by the next time I upload a new video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really had a fun time making this review and skating in front of the camera again. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and stay tuned for the next video.